In the chaotic aftermath of September 11, 2001, as the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center lay in ruins, a German shepherd named Apollo emerged as a symbol of hope and resilience. Apollo was a highly trained search and rescue dog with the New York Police Department's K9 unit, partnered with his handler, Officer Peter Davis. Together, they were among the first responders to arrive at Ground Zero, reaching the smoldering wreckage just 15 minutes after the towers collapsed. The date was etched into history, and Apollo's story would soon become a testament to the extraordinary bond between humans and their canine companions. Apollo was born in 1992 and had spent years training for moments like this. As a member of the NYPD's K9 unit, he was skilled in locating survivors in disaster scenarios, using his keen sense of smell and unwavering focus to navigate treacherous environments. On that fateful morning, as the dust still hung thick in the air and the sounds of sirens pierced the silence, Apollo and Davis stepped into a scene of unimaginable destruction. The 9-year-old German shepherd, already a veteran of his craft, faced what would become the most significant mission of his life. The conditions at Ground Zero were perilous. Jagged steel beams, unstable rubble, and hidden pockets of fire created a deadly maze. The air was choked with toxic dust and smoke, making every breath a challenge. Yet Apollo pressed forward, his black and tan coat soon coated in ash, his paws navigating the uneven terrain. For 18 hours a day, he worked tirelessly alongside Davis and other search and rescue teams, combing through the debris in search of survivors. His training kicked in instinctively, sniffing, pawing, and alerting his handler to any sign of life. In those early, desperate hours, every bark or signal from Apollo carried the weight of hope. One of Apollo's most remarkable moments came when he narrowly escaped disaster himself. While searching a section of the rubble, he slipped and fell into a pool of water contaminated with jet fuel and debris. The liquid ignited briefly, and flames licked around him. Quick action from Davis and nearby firefighters saved him, pulling him to safety. Shaken but undeterred, Apollo shook off the water and returned to work, his determination unshaken. This incident only deepened the admiration of those who witnessed his bravery. Though the exact number of survivors Apollo personally located remains unclear, records from those chaotic days are often incomplete. His presence was invaluable. Search and rescue dogs like Apollo provided not only practical assistance, but also emotional support to exhausted first responders. His wagging tail and steady demeanor offered a fleeting sense of normalcy amid the horror. Over the days and weeks that followed, Apollo continued his grueling shifts, working until the mission transitioned from rescue to recovery. By then, the toll of the disaster was evident. Nearly 3,000 lives lost, and countless others changed forever. Apollo's efforts did not go unnoticed. In 2002, on behalf of all the search and rescue dogs who served at Ground Zero, he was chosen to receive the Dickin Medal, often called the Victoria Cross for Animals. Awarded by the People's Dispensary for Sick Animals, PDSA, in the United Kingdom, the medal recognizes extraordinary acts of bravery or devotion by animals in service. The citation praised Apollo's courage and the collective heroism of the K9 teams that worked alongside human responders. At a ceremony in New York, with Davis by his side, Apollo accepted the honor. Though, true to his nature, he likely cared more for a pat on the head than the medal itself. After September 11th, Apollo retired from active duty. At nearly 10 years old, he had earned a well-deserved rest. He spent his final years with Davis, living quietly away from the chaos he had once faced head-on. In 2006, Apollo passed away at the age of 14, his legacy cemented as one of the most celebrated canine heroes of the 9/11 response. His story spread far beyond New York, inspiring books, articles, and tributes that highlighted the vital role of working dogs in times of crisis. Apollo's tale is more than just a recounting of a dog's bravery. It's a reminder of the unspoken partnership between humans and animals. On that dark day in September 2001, as the world watched in shock, Apollo didn't hesitate. He didn't understand the scale of the tragedy or the politics behind it. He simply did what he was trained to do, with a loyalty and heart that transcended words. To Officer Davis, he was a partner. To the responders at Ground Zero, he was a beacon of hope. And to the countless people who heard his story, Apollo remains a hero, a four-legged testament to courage in the face of unimaginable adversity. This story is grounded in documented accounts of Apollo's service, including his role as one of the first K9 responders, his near miss with danger, and his receipt of the Dickin Medal. While some details, like the precise number of survivors he found, are not definitively recorded, the narrative reflects the widely accepted truth of his remarkable contribution.